Namaskaram, 1000 Names and 1000 Stories, 238th name, SUPRASAADAAYA NAMAH. Krishna and Balarama, who spent their early years in Vrindavan, were invited to Mathura by Kamsa under the pretext of a celebration. Akrura, a loyal devotee, was entrusted with the task of bringing them to Mathura in his chariot. In Mathura, there lived a humble man named Sudama who earned his livelihood by crafting and selling flower garlands. When Krishna and Balarama arrived in Mathura, they visited Sudama's house, seeking his excellent garlands for their adornment. Sudama, deeply aware that Krishna and Balarama were divine incarnations of Lord Vishnu and Adisesha, welcomed them with utmost reverence. Overwhelmed by their presence, he rose from his seat, bowed to them, and offered them places to sit. With devotion in his heart, he washed their feet and presented sandalwood paste, betel leaves, and betel nuts as a gesture of respect. With folded hands, Sudama spoke, "O Lord, you are the creator of this universe. By your grace, I recognize your divine incarnation to protect the world. Your visit has sanctified my home and life. It is my duty and privilege to serve you. Kindly command me, and I shall obey." Krishna's purpose for visiting Sudama's home became clear to him by divine insight. With profound devotion, Sudama offered fragrant garlands to Krishna and Balarama. As a mark of humility and respect, he covered his face with a cloth to avoid inhaling the flower's fragrance before presenting them to the Lord. Delighted by Sudama's pure devotion, Krishna and Balarama smiled and said, "Ask for any boon you desire." Sudama replied with heartfelt simplicity, "Grant me your grace so that I may always remain devoted to your divine feet. Foster friendships with your devotees and show kindness to all living beings." Pleased with his selfless request, Krishna blessed Sudama and his family with health, longevity, fame, and prosperity. The flowers offered by Sudama are described as flowers that do not emit a strong bad odor or stench. Flowers touched by fire typically emit a strong stench. Similarly, offerings made with a desire for personal gain are like flowers burnt in the fire of such desires, emanating an unpleasant odor that does not please the Lord. The flowers offered by Sudama symbolized selfless devotion. Unlike flowers consumed by the fire of worldly desires, which emit an unpleasant stench, Sudama's offerings, made without expectations, radiated a divine fragrance. Such offerings, born of pure love, truly please the Lord. In this context, Sudama's act reminds us of a sacred nature of offerings devoid of selfish motives. Flowers that carry no trace of desire are symbolic of devotion that the Lord cherishes. The grace bestowed by the Lord is known as prasada, which means grace. What we receive after offering to the Lord is imbued with this divine grace and is called prasad. Reflecting this, Lord Vishnu is celebrated as Suprasada, the 238th name in the Vishnu Sahasranamam, meaning one who bestows grace abundantly. By chanting Suprasaadaya Namah, devotees invoke the boundless grace of the Lord. Narayana, Narayana.